it's me, Lily. Spring break is coming up and I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know what the family has planned for spring break, but whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be lots of fun. I remember the last time I went on a trip, I went to Orlando, and I ended up with a boyfriend. I didn't want a boyfriend. I kept saying, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I think is what I just kept saying. But I ended up with one anyway, and I like him a lot. He lives in Ohio. His name is Jack. He's really hot. He's a really nice boy too. He's got some problems, but everybody's got problems, and his problems are ones I can deal with, right? And I'm sure I've got some problems he can deal with too. I can be a little bit innocent, and I don't usually know when somebody's, insulting me or being mean to me. And I know Jack isn't, but I usually don't know that. And so somebody can be mean to me or insult me, and I'll just be like, oh, okay. Makes dealing with Karens very easy. Because a Karen comes up to the cash register and goes, I want to speak to your manager. And I say, that'll be $15, please. And they're like, all sorts of bad words. And I'm just like, thank you. That'll be $15, please. They don't like that very much. Then they want to speak to the manager, and the manager's the owner, and the owner's a really nice guy. And he's a really nice guy, but you don't want to cross him. So a Karen comes up and says, I want you to fire that girl. And he says, nope, I'm not firing her at all. As a matter of fact, you get out of here because I don't like you. That is so funny when he does that. He doesn't have any tolerance at all for that kind of thing, and I love that about him. He's a nice guy. Matter of fact, all of the guys in my life are nice except for one, and he's somewhere else now. I'd say poor guy, but he deserved it. Some guys just, yeah. But Jack's nice, and Dave's nice, and David, well, he's David. He's 9 years old. He's my little brother. Sometimes he and I don't get him sometimes. But he's not a bad kid. He's really smart. He's into computers and games and all that kind of thing. And when he plays the games, he gets into them, big time. Matter of fact, he got in so much trouble a few months ago when he started griefing people. And Dave and Sabby got a call from the ISP, and they found out about it. And, well, he wasn't happy that night. Poor kid. Well, I say poor kid, but no, not poor kid. Yeah, he deserved that. David deserves everything he gets. He's a nice kid, but he still deserves everything he gets. And I think he knows it too. Anyway, Dave is nice. He's a mid-40s guy. He's kind of balding, and, I don't know much about his past, but he's a pretty gentle guy. When he gets angry, he just kind of quiets down, and you don't want to cross him, but he doesn't do anything. And he has pressure washing accidents. He'll go outside and he'll try to pressure wash the grass, and he'll pressure wash his toes. Sabby had to tell him to use steel-toed shoes when he pressure washes now. But it's fun. It's fun pressure washing, and he grills a mean steak and chicken, and the stuff he grills is just so good. And whenever he grills, Sabby and I and Beth make the fixins, potato salad and baked beans and all that kind of stuff, and it's so good. And I love it when Dave grills like that. So Dave's a good guy, and Jack's a good guy, and the owner's a good guy, and every man in my life is a pretty good guy, And everybody seems to say bad things about guys sometimes, and some guys deserve it, but the ones in my life are pretty good, I think anyway. But then, what do I know, right? I'm 16 years old, I don't know very many guys, and I don't have any memories either. So, maybe they're all bad, I don't know, but I like the ones in my life. I like Dave and David and the owner and well, cats are girls. Emiko's husband isn't the nicest guy, I don't think, but I don't blame him. Emiko is my birth mother. I met her, I think it was in the middle of January, or just at the beginning of January, and she didn't tell him about me. So he found out about me just by her saying, "Hey, I have a child, and she's somewhere else in Texas right now," and he wasn't happy about that. And you know what? How can you blame him, really? I mean, I'd be upset too if someone sprung that on me. But we talked it over, and he got over it, and now everybody's happy, I guess. My birth mother's name is Emiko, and she has 2 daughters, Aika and Mika, and David has a crush on them. After Allison, though, he learned not to pull hair, so they're fine. They don't like him back, but they get along all right. They play games and everything, you know, that like 9-year-olds do. Oh yes, Aika's 10 and Mika's 9. They're my half sisters. And I told David that they're my half sisters, and he said, "Well, they're not mine." How can you argue with that? He's gonna be quite a handful as he gets older, don't you think? Anyway, it's a lot of history, you know. I've been doing my diary for like 7 months now, and there's been so much stuff that's happened since then. I remember so much about, you know, when I was discovered, and when I started my diary, and how I was adopted, and all that. And it's such a nice thing. You know, Dave and Savvy are such nice people. I'm glad they found me. You know, I could have been found by anybody, but they found me, and they took me in, and they treated me like their own family, and then they made me their own family. Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to you later. Bye-bye.